So what's going on here is it's saying I have a line, we would know slope is 3/2, up 3 over 2. But I want that line to go through the point -4,1. It says -4,1. That's what I want. I want that equation for that line. Okay. So step 1 says find the slope. Well, that's easy. 3/2, right? It's nice. Step 2 says find the y-intercept. Okay, so this is what we started yesterday. We know our equation is y equals mx plus b, correct? I have m, and I have an x and a y. I'm going to plug them all in. So y is 1, m is 3/2, x is -4. And I don't have b. Now I clean that up and solve for b. So remember, when you clean this up, you better multiply first, right? And that's easy to multiply. We can just reduce. So what will I get over there? -6. Now I can add 6 to both sides and get 7 is b. So now I have m, I have b. Plug them both in. So I go back here, mx plus b, plug them in. I have 3/2 x plus 7. Once you've found b, you don't care about that point anymore. A lot of people want to plug back in for x and y, but now they're my variables. Okay. Once you have b, you're done with that point. Okay. So if the direction said give slope-intercept form, I'd be done. Yeah? What if the direction said write in function notation? I would just replace this, correct? You guys awake?
Yes.
Okay, now, if they ask for standard form, okay, so I'm giving you all 3 answers because I purposely left the question vague. So that way, depending on when you're doing it homework, you know how to get to all of them. So here's one possible answer if it said slope-intercept. Here's function notation, but now let's do standard.
Oh, man.
Aww. So I have that y equals 3/2 x plus 7. What's my LCD? 2. Agree with that? We don't want that 7. A lot of people do that on quizzes. Okay? But it doesn't have a denominator. So everything gets a 2. And that means everything, including that 7 and the y. Okay, so 2y equals, cancel, cancel, 3x plus 14. But we need x and y's on one side. X has to be positive. So it's good. It's where it should be, correct?
Yes.
It's already positive. If you take it over, it's going to be negative.
Correct.
So I actually need to take the 14 over and the y over. So over here I have 2y minus 14, 3x. Now I need to get x over here. So minus 2y. So I'm just basically switching a bunch of sides. And that right there is correct. Technically, it would be even better to write it like this, with x's and y's on the first side, but it's the same thing. But remember, standard form, no fractions, and x has to be positive.
Ooh.
Yeah? Yes, very much so. Answered that yesterday, by the way. Answer didn't change, yeah, no. Question?